Everyone is always asking me how I managed to get into one of the hardest programs in Germany as a foreigner. So today, I'm gonna tell you. So I got into medical school in Munich, Germany as a full-on American, born, raised, and only ever speaking English growing up. After I finished high school, I was really eager to challenge myself in a completely new way. I started thinking about the 2 weeks I spent in Munich, Germany when I was 16 years old. I made a lot of friends during that time, and I stayed in contact with them over the years. I found these friends super smart, and knowing them made me really appreciate the German education system. So I asked my dad if I could go to Germany to study. And he said no frickin' way. He was not gonna let me move all the way to a completely different country just like that. He told me I have to go to college in the United States, see how I do, and only then can I maybe think about going to Germany. So I applied to college in the United States and started studying biochemistry with a pre-med focus. I was on the path to becoming a doctor in the United States. But after 1 year of studying, I still told my dad, nope, I want to go. And that's when my dad let me go to Germany. Retrospectively, I have no idea why I was so confident, but somehow it didn't seem that hard to learn German and get into medical school in Germany. Because I had studied for a year and had great grades in high school, I really thought I'd only have to fulfill the language requirement to be able to apply. So I attended language school for 1 full academic year and reached C1, C2 German. But the German government told me that even though I did all of that, I would still have to go to a preparative course if I want to apply to medicine. And it's really hard to get into this preparative program. Most non-EU students who want to study medicine in Germany have to visit this program. But there are obviously not enough spots for every single student. So to get into this program, you have to do a big entrance exam. And they only let in the top 20 or 40 students who take the exam. If you apply in a winter semester, they take the 40 best students. And if you apply in the summer semester, they take the 20 best students. And luckily, I did well enough to get in. After getting into the program, you have a full academic year's worth of courses, and you have exams pretty often as well. There were times we had 1, 2, or 3 exams a week. At the end of the prep program, you have another big exam. The grade you get on this big final exam, plus the grades you got during the semester, come together to make one final grade. And with this grade, you can apply to medical school in Germany. Most students apply to universities that are in the same city as the place they went to the prep school. Munich specifically actually fills 20 of its spots for medical students with graduates from this prep school. So if you manage to be one of the 20 or